What's up, Internet? Welcome back to Blake Manor. In the last episode, we gained access to the basement, finally, and we attended church service. Both of them, in fact. And now we finally have access to both Coventry and O'Finn's room, which is where we're going to start today. So we have some stuff to investigate. Coventry is currently my top suspect. Based on everything we know, he actively lied to our face. There's stuff that's weird about him. And O'Finn is potentially kidnapped. So it's all stuff that we should pay attention to. That's unoccupied. Can't hear anything. He's not there. Let's do it. Coventry, we're coming for you. So this should theoretically give us enough information to deduce something about him. Okay. Stationary? Yes. Okay. Alright, let's start from this side of the room. Look at this. Very weird. Just a book, not a journal? Yes. Nothing in the fire. Letters. A letter instructing that on the event of his death, all of Mr. Coventry's assets be transferred to Walter Blake. Cufflinks? Yeah. A single cufflink. Where is its counterpart? Oh, right, because it's double-sided. Wardrobe. Chest of drawers. Newspaper. Local book. Actually, if they have a title, then we look. A book on this region of Ireland. All Blake holdings are marked out on it. History book. A book on the Blake family and the Manor. It has been well read and annotated.
I should close the mystery of the kidnapped person's identity.
Oh.
If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Can I do that? I guess I can, right? The missing person? Oh, it's just saying I should go to O'Finn's room. Why does it do that sometimes? It's really weird. It comes in at weird times. It's probably his actual wife. That's a untitled book. We don't look. Untitled book. We don't look. Pills. A small supply of sleeping pills. Okay. Leather folder. Work correspondence addressed to Simon Coventry. It appears to be a list of ring sizes, along with some figures listing the price of requested diamonds for Coventry's jeweler business. For a man driven so much by his wife's recent death, he has no mementos of her in his room. Mr. Coventry's schedule for his weekend. I've noted his movements in my timetable. Excellent. Paintings. Various unfinished paintings. He has a talent, no doubt. Okay. Painting. A portrait of a lady. Is this Miss Deane? This is unexpected. Oh, I see. So he's painting Deane, but doesn't have anything about his wife in it. Various painting supplies. Okay. Is that all? So the books, painting. I can't open that up. I've opened this. I've seen his schedule. That's not separate. That nightstand had a book in it. I've opened that up. I don't know his shoe size. No shoes. Which is unfortunate. That's just stationary. Okay. I feel good about this. Let me actually just check his 6 out of 8 facts unlocked. Yeah, this is the weirdest one. Is his son actually... Oh, what if he's Blake's real father? What would that mean? If he's Walter Blake's real father, and his quote-unquote wife was Mary Blake, that means a couple things. That means he would be one of the 2 people to talk about Mary Blake that's locked. It would mean that if Marquess Blake died, Walter Blake, he would get the fortune of the house. It's possible. That's definitely interesting. I don't mind if we break in and he's actually in this room also. What in heaven's name? Okay. Druidic sack. A bag full of ritual components, maybe. A flute, bones, stones with Ogham carved into them, a tiny bird skull. This could really only belong to Mr. O'Finn. Wait, the symbol on this bag. It's the same as Miss Deane had in her notes. It's the Milesian sign. Does that mean that Mr. O'Finn is also descended from those ancient bloodlines? Why would that be why he was taken too? Oh, okay, yeah. So if he's Milesian, that makes sense. Nothing in the garbage. Nothing in there. There is something under the bed. Oh, there's another sign. There's something marked under there, but I can't make any details. I'll need to move the bed. Some runes. Mr. O'Finn must have dropped them. Drag marks. Looks like if his bed was moved recently. So she's not the only target. Someone was targeting the Milesians directly. This is the same marking as was underneath Deane's bed. Was he an intended victim, or was he meant to walk to his fate too? But then why was he attacked and taken? Is there another party involved, or did the kidnapper find themselves needing to act suddenly for some reason? Interesting. Little of interest. Little of interest. Fireplace. The fire's dying out. Okay, not very helpful. Bedroll. Oh, he slept on the floor? It looks as if he slept on the floor by the fire. Might this have saved him from the magic trap under his bed had he not been kidnapped? Yes, definitely possible. We'll do that last, obviously. Okay. This is Mr. O'Finn's circlet. And that's his staff. There are markings inscribed on it, but what do they mean? Okay. Staff. Bedroll. Looked at the bed. Looked at the runes. Okay. I mean, I feel like I have a pretty good idea of that then. Research the secret of the staff. Something strange is happening with Mr. O'Finn's staff. I found it in his crown floating. There are strange runes carved into it, so probably have to talk to Fia about it, right? Or go to the library. Alright, and there's going to be a lot more in the basement. This is going to take a minute. Men's dormitory lockbox. Yeah, but I did that one. There's going to be another box or something else that has that answer. All right, let's, with our remaining time, this hour, let's check the library first and then see if I can find Fia somewhere. Fia's not going to be there. Dupre, that's Lau. Coventry. Coventry's by the church. That's significant. I should maybe go to Coventry. Because he's the closest I have, potentially, to the next thing. Let's check the library, see if I need to expend any time, and then I'll head over to Coventry next. Because 1 p.m. now I'm going to hit the lunch, which I want to be careful about. I don't know how much time I'm going to be able to get for that. Who's in here? Anybody? Hisham. Ogham. Information on Ogham carvings. Read on. It looks like these carvings are written in the ancient Irish alphabet of Ogham. This book has a table of the letters here. Could this be used to translate the carvings on Mr. O'Finn's staff? Oh, excellent! I need to translate the carvings on the staff. Each letter is composed of several lines. Which letter matches each set of lines? Cool. Okay, so we have M, O, D, T, H, oh, that's 4. C, 2 long lines, O, 5 long lines, I, single long line, slanted 5, 2, single-sided, that's 1, we got 2. I'm getting good at this. And I'm gonna have to translate this, so I don't know what it is. It's a fun way to do this because I really like the Irish part of this because it means that there's stuff here that I'll have no way of knowing, even if I just read it like this. And 2. The Ogham means diglasil and drucht dom, which means there must be a dictionary here somewhere. Yes, there. If my translation is correct, this means unlock the magic to me. The power in the phrase is tangible as I think or speak it. Magical phrase. We gotta go back up to his room? I'm assuming yes. And actually, quickly... Coventry. Oh, so he'll be in the graveyard for the next hour too, so I don't have to rush to him. Let's do the O'Finn thing, because there's a chance I might be able to do something with him later. Yeah, actually, I don't have O'Finn. I never got an action even for O'Finn, so that's... Oh, is that why it's not an even 8, 8, and 8 on the machine? Because he was always going to be missing? There we go. Aha. Okay, so... This. Yep. Oh, hoo. Looking good, Ward. Uh-oh. Huh. Somehow wearing his crown gave me a vision of his final moments. He was talking with his kidnapper moments before being attacked. I think he recognized the culprit as somebody else. Got it. Let's talk to... Or not talk to. Let's hypothesize about this. Somebody was kidnapped at the ball, but who and why? Washerwoman. Why does washerwoman have to do anything? Mr. O'Finn was taken because he recognized the kidnapper from... No, he recognized... Because he killed. Because he recognized the kidnapper from the feud? No. Is it the future? No. How about the past? Their past. That doesn't seem right either. Okay. Because he was... Oh, I have killed on there. Whoops. Because he recognized the kidnapper from their past. Yeah, okay. I didn't even notice that I had that wrong.
The kidnapped person is Mr. O'Finn, and he was intended to be kidnapped. Just not in this manner. But the kidnapper seemingly panicked when Mr. O'Finn mentioned recognizing them from some time in their past, and so they rushed up their plans and took him at the ball, while everyone else was distracted. But before this happened, the Bonnie appeared. She seeks grief from death, but she quickly moved on from the kidnapper. What does this tell me about the culprit?
They knew O'Finn. They're protected from fate. They have an aura of death. They have an aura of death.
No. If they had such an aura...
Oh, the other way around. Okay, so they knew O'Finn.
That is true, but it's impossible to know who O'Finn did or did not know now that he's gone.
They suffer no grief?
If the Bonnie turned away from him, it would be because there was no grief to sustain her. So anyone who was feeling grief from the loss of a loved one couldn't be the kidnapper. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what
Domhnall O'Finn was kidnapped. He was the culprit's next victim, but their hand was forced to take him earlier than intended. Mystery solved. One too many. Okay, so they're not in mourning. Okay, so of the people who are not... So he's technically mourning his mother. You theoretically are mourning your wife, which I don't believe is true. You are not mourning anybody. You are out, you're out, you're out, you're out. Sinnott. You're not mourning anybody. Dupre is mourning the loss of a friend. You're out. Blake, you're mourning your wife. Out. Toussaint. You are not mourning anybody. Hunter. I don't think you're mourning anybody. Montavani, not mourning anybody. Joyce, not mourning anybody. Okay, I think we're in a really good spot. Who do I have left? Not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people. Okay. Good spot. So timetable, it just said timetable updated for O'Finn, which is funny. He's just missing. Straight missing. Okay. So we have 4 minutes left on the hour. I think maybe we head over to Coventry, right? Because he's definitely the next one up. If I could figure out if he actually is mourning the loss of a wife or not, that's damn near the nail in the coffin for him being my prime suspect. He fits all of the what am I doing? The criteria. Okay, out we go. Okay, there are the young lovers and Erickson. Oh, eavesdrop.
There really are ghosts in the manor, aren't there?
Have you seen something?
I've certainly seen something. I just can't decide what it was. But everyone seems very certain that the house is haunted.
Well, it is. I really do think it is.
I feared as much. Then what can we do about it?
Well, it's not really our place to do anything about. But it will be alright. You'll see.
I might make some extra offerings to my ancestors, just to be sure.
Okay. Alright, we're going to the church. Or at least the churchyard. Actually, we should go to the church. We haven't investigated inside of there at all. If there's something to investigate. I would assume probably a little. Also, Sinnott, now that we've done all of Doyle's investigating in his space, is probably not the worst person to talk to. Hi, Coventry. There you are. I'm assuming there's nothing major to find. Votive stand. Oh, that's Scarrett. Bible. Hey, buddy.
We meet.
I don't feel the need to actually talk to you.
Good.
Are you just really... Oh, no, you're just through the floor. That's funny. Alright, I don't really need to analyze too much of the stuff here at the church. I'd rather spend the time deducing and debunking. We can come back in the church and do that whenever we feel is needed. It says the Reverend is out here somewhere. Is that true? If it is, I definitely want to talk to him, but I don't think he is. I don't think that's actually accurate. Alright, Coventry, let's talk. You got some shit to stand up for.
Mr. Ward.
So these 3 things are the things I want to ask him about. This is a fine location, is it not? I only wish I knew how to capture it. Do you paint, sir? In fact, I do. It helps me keep my hands steady, which is useful for work. Have you painted much while here? Not as much as I'd hoped. There's so much happening that I'm not left with the energy. What have you painted? A landscape? I couldn't say, sir. It's a work that was done in confidence. Oh, a commission. Something of the sort, but I couldn't say more. It wouldn't be gentlemanly. Okay, no mementos? Your wife. Would you have a picture I could see? Ah, those are in my room. I'll remember to take one when I'm next there, to show you later on. But we know that is untrue. Will. The young master, Walter Blake. Do you know much of the lad? Well, not a whole lot. He was in a carriage accident some years ago, the one his mother died in. I gather it left the boy scarred both mentally and physically. He doesn't come out when the hotel has guests. I relate to him in a way. I lost my mother when I was young too, so at least he's not entirely alone. One couldn't be too lonely, I suppose, in a large half surrounded by staff. Talk to Master Blake.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
That's the lead for him? Oh. So I'm not going to be able to finish Coventry until I could talk to Master Blake. That's really interesting. Not what I was expecting. He has been kidnapped. It's also interesting for the game to immediately rule him out as a suspect because he couldn't write. So we know he definitely isn't involved in any way. We're not going to get some really weird last minute twist with him. Okay. The Recluse. Curious. I wonder, can I talk to Blake about that? Can I get anything out of him? Oh no, it's just leaves. Alright, you're here. We might as well talk to you.
Ah, Mr. Ward. How can I help?
Yeah. Did you know that Mr. Coventry has left all of his earthly possessions to Walter in his will? Has he? How unusual. I suppose he has no children of his own. He must have taken a shine to the boy. Still. Yeah.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
Ding dong, ding dong. Lunch in the dining room. Okay. I'm assuming lunch invite. Oh, it is in the dining hall at 1 p.m. Okay. Well, that's where we're going next. How much time do I got? Yeah, I have some time in this episode, so let's do just that. We're at 1 p.m. Oh, scare it. Coventry is still here, as we knew. It's a good check-in. Know exactly where everybody is at each point. I don't want to really delay on the lunch thing. Okay. I do want to just quickly check in with the hedge maze, see who's out there. Again, all the things that don't take time are beneficial to us. No one out here in the hedge maze. Okay, we have about 6-ish hours until we're going to be desperately needing to figure out stuff. So we're barreling towards the end at this point. Delivery is still ongoing, I'm sure. Yeah, here's right. Anybody else in the halls? Varley. Marquess Blake. And should I do anything else before I'm in there? Dining room, graveyard. Oh, so you're in the graveyard for a minute. Missing. Dining room. Catacombs. Catacombs? How the hell do you get down there? Kitchen, basement. Graveyard, dining room. Alright, so we'll do catacombs with what's his face next, but first, dining room. In we go.
Mr. Ward, will you be taking your lunch now?
Yes.
I am. In fact, the Marquess has invited me to join him for a meal.
Very good. Let me take you to your seat.
Interesting.
Ah, Mr. Ward. Good to speak with you again. I trust you are enjoying your time with us here at the Manor. You will join me for lunch then?
Join him.
Yes. Thank you for the offer. I will admit, it is not often that I get to dine with nobility.
What brought you here, Mr. Ward?
I beg your pardon.
Are you a student of the occult? You are a working man, so I do not think you are here to climb social ladders. Perhaps you lost somebody.
Let's talk about our brother.
I lost my, brother. Eamon. We were firemen.
Were?
I stopped. After a blaze took him. I know fishermen who think that when the sea takes them, it's their time to go. I never met a fireman who felt the same about flames.
I am sorry for your loss. My wife, she died
crippled
in a
our
carriage
boy.
accident. Same one that crippled our boy. Do you know there are reports of over 100 different ghosts wandering these grounds? But not her. After it happened, I would wheel Walter around night after night, hoping to see her. Eventually, he asked to stop coming. Not long after that, I gave up too. Maybe gave up is being unfair on myself. Given this event, I have somehow convinced myself that if all this is true, this business with the Séance, maybe I can see her again. Speak with her again. The silent dinner, Mr. Ward. Will you invite your brother to it?
I think I will. Yes.
I shall have the housekeeper lay a place out for him then.
Oh, that's what it's
It is at 8
for.
p.m. sharp this evening. You would not want to miss him should he come. Now, if you will excuse me, there is a lot to prepare for later on. Good day, Mr. Ward.
Attend the silent dinner. On Jonathan Blake. Oh boy, I wonder if there's... Are we going to be able to solve everybody before then? Alright, we're at 122. Hey, Varley. We're 122. I want to go down to the catacombs, because what the fuck. And see what the hell is the deal with gardens, bathhouse, bar. This is atrium? Yes. So we could go in any basement door now. Oh, actually, if we could go in any basement door, can we go We could go down the west tower. Oh, let's do that. Hold on. Before we go to anything crazy, we could go to any door. So as long as we're not intersecting with the staff, we should be okay. And they've maybe moved? Possibly, maybe? Down we go. Yeah, let's do it. Statue. Don't feel the need to really do that. Where are they? They're not here. Manager's quarters. Can't hear anything. Okay, we're in. Oh, fuck. I need a manager's key. Wine cellar. Whoa. Okay. Conways. Don't feel particularly like this is important, but let's see. What else? This single barrel I can look at? Ooh, combination lock. Wine list. What's the combination for this, I wonder? It's a year or a number, so it's probably here. It looks like a guide to the vintages kept here. It's going to be one of these numbers for sure. Barrel. Wine rack. Use. Why do I have to use the wine rack? Okay. A logbook of an inventory in which casks have been opened and when. Yeah, I could look at a barrel from every single one of these, but I don't really know why I would want to do that. Bannon and Coonan. What is it trying to get me to do? If I look at this, it's gonna not give me anything. Full of wine, I'm sure. Or perhaps it's beer? Yeah, that's bullshit. Okay, cool. So, Blake Manor wines. Chateau Margaux. Let's just do 1870. Because it's Bastardo, which is crazy. That's a crazy name for a wine, if it's true. Nope. Okay. Trying to see what it says on the bottle. It says Bordeaux on the... but I don't know which one that's going to be. Okay, maybe we come back to this one. Maybe we'll have context with something else. Okay. Servants' hall. Oh, I see. Okay, they've moved. Aha, okay, I get it. They've moved all of the stuff. Okay, so they're here now. So this is this part of the world is dangerous. Oh no, they're still here completely. I could just now access these rooms. That's dope. Okay, great. So I actually could have done this earlier. Oh, I need a different key? Fuck. Servants' hall. Oh, another piano. I don't really need another piano, actually, but... China cabinet. Look. Best not interfere with this. One wrong move could spell disaster. Staff rota. We know about the staff. Cupboard. Just some towels. Newspaper. a meal. Someone will want to get back to this. I should get what I need to get out of here as soon as I can. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Hearth. If the fire is going, there's so much I could do. Trolley. I don't think there's anything here of note. Wood varnish isn't going to do me any good. No. Okay. Clipboard. Notes from Mrs. Joyce on what's in the pantry and what needs to be used up by the end of the month. Notice board. Coleman & Co.'s October. Calendar from a local business. Wine. A strange note. I wonder what it means. I'll make a record of it. It's the apostille wine backwards. A shopping list. A list of local tradesmen's addresses in case of repairs. An advertisement for a local dance happening next week. Clean up your dishes. A note stating that all staff will be needed on site for the duration of the ball. Seems like everything. That seems like everything. Maybe it's best I move on and not push my luck by being in here any longer. I agree. Get out of here. Okay. So, I can't get in here. I need a different key. I need, like, the master key. Of which I don't know any idea of where that would be. So, the Apostle Wine is 1787. Come on. Oh, but it was backwards. So it's 17. Excellent. Great puzzle. Open Sesame. What do we got? Notes. A list of places in the manor all struck off. Is somebody looking for something? What's that one? A small key. Small enough to go unmissed, one would hope. Labels his manager's quarters. Seems like everything. Maybe it's best I move on. Okay, so the game is being very good about telling us when or when not. We have everything. Okay. Oh, that was scary as shit. I know I'm probably going over. Oh no, we're doing okay still. I keep thinking that more time has passed than it actually has. Enter. It's a little stiff, but the key fits. There. Alright. Varley. Let's look at the bin. Aha, a torn piece of paper. I could see a sequence of symbols on it, but some are blotted out by spilt ink. The writing says, where can we get the money to keep going? Why can't I remember? And protect the poor lass. Lass? What lass? Where did my mind go? But that was also in the men's quarters, too. Can't see anything of note. Nothing of note. Coat. That's just blankets. A red clock. 37, 22, 34. A scrawled series of numbers tucked carefully away. 37, 22, 34. Mr. Varley's code. Oh, to his safe! Yes! Okay, so if he's out of that room, which he is right now, because he's currently administering over lunch, I can do that. Bookshelf, his journal. Research, a collection of notes on guest movements and interactions, mostly focused on Miss Deane. Where did she go is written alongside them. It seems Mr. Varley doesn't believe she left in the middle of the night after all. This seems like everything. Best I move on. Okay. I appreciate the game being a little bit nice to us on this one. Okay, so if I don't have the women's quarters. That's a little worrisome. Which is this room. And I don't have these two doors in which I'm probably going to get heard if I get out there. It's a little too close. If this was too close, this is definitely too close. So let's go to the manager's office. That'll be the last thing we do today. Hold on. Okay, great. Yeah. One floor up. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to think about anything else I need to do. Catacombs. I need to do the catacombs. Yeah, all the staff is very busy right now, so now is the perfect time. If there's no one in here... Can't hear anything? Okay. Last thing I need at the manager's office. Here we go. What is it? 37? What? 37, 22, 34. Oh, shit. Left, right, left. Okay, here we go. So, 37. 22. 34. Contract. A copy of Miss Montevandi's contract for the seance. For her week's work, she's been paid £3,000, with a further £2,000 to be paid should the seance be a success. A staggering sum, even if nothing comes of the event. No wonder she's come here. Financial records. A lot of paper. Mostly letters, invoices, accounts, and calculations, it seems. Doesn't look good. The manor seems to be on the brink of closure. It seems like the Marquess is betting everything on this seance. He's even pulled all his wife's charitable efforts to focus the money here. A strange way to honor her legacy. Ooh, Varley is the person that we get out of that. Of course, it's his thing. Oh, well, we've done that already, so let's get out of here. Yeah. I wonder, can we confront Varley even though he's standing outside the thing? Probably not. We might have to wait for a second. Let's take a look. Only one way to find out. Oh wait, I have to do a hypothesis first, but my thing is gonna still be the same. Okay, Varley. Vincent Varley's goal is to protect is to conceal Miss Deane's disappearance to protect the manor from closure. Got it.
Mr. Varley is covering up Miss Deane's disappearance. I should find and confront him about
That's
this.
an actual good confront. Let's see. Dining room? Donde, here. Yeah, we can't do anything about that yet. Okay. And let's just take a look at... I can't do Blake residence yet. Let's go to the catacombs then, I guess. So, atrium here. Ballroom. And catacombs, here I come. Alright, where are you? It seems like he's in a locked cell, which is not true, but funny to think about. I just gotta go around the corner. Okay, here we go.
Father Sinnott, are you lost?
Don't play coy with me, child. I saw you come this way last night during the ball. Did you find it? A secret way further down.
Aye, no. I came here following somebody myself. I didn't know of it before. What are you looking for? A way further down to what?
This is not the only secret buried beneath these grounds.
Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about, but I think I'm actually going to leave it here.
Go with
There's more to talk about with Sinnott. There's a lot more to talk about with Sinnott, but for now, we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see future episodes. Coming towards the end of the day, the afternoon is shining, and we got a lot more to do. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.